Mais c'est ça, on ne prend pas. Bah oui, c'est pour ça même le chargeur aussi ne prenait pas. Ok. Il n'y a pas question, on peut démonter. Oui, ça. Oui, je veux m'entendre. Hmm. Moi, je veux m'entendre parler, au fait. Ah, Dieu n'est pas pitié. Mais c'est bizarre, le truc là. Non, PC. Mhm. Sinon, sur l'écran, ça marche pas. Mhm. Soit des... Mhm. On a un message. Ça.
C'est bon. Ah, le lien. Non, le lien pour l'interaction. Oui. Ah, c'est vrai. Oui, moi, je dans tout le monde. Ah, dans les commentaires. Okay, welcome back. Welcome back to this Friday session. I hope everybody is there and you are doing great today. So we are now live, and I want to thank everybody for being here today for this live session. Je crois que si c'est devant ça. Okay, thank you and welcome back to for this new session. I hope everybody is doing great and we are here again for a new session. Il y a un décalage, un décalage. Concernant in général, tag général. Hmm? Quoi? C'est quoi le English session? Non? Okay, English meeting. English meeting. Our Friday English meeting. Maintenant, est-ce que vous les avez déjà prévenus en avance? Euh, ok. C'est bon. Yeah. Wait for me for a few minutes. Okay, welcome everybody. Thank you for being here for this new Friday session as we used to do it. I want to thank everybody for being here for this new session. I hope you are having a great week so far. So, as is a ritual now at Easy Change, every Friday we used to have a session, in an English session, where we discuss about the various topics, as you already know. Last time we started talking about a topic, and that topic is how to listen very well to English, as how to listen to somebody who is speaking English, and how to listen very well and understand what this person is saying. So last time we talked about a lot of things, and we saw how to listen very well. We gave some tips on how to listen to somebody who is speaking English. And today we are here again, and we are going to move on this topic and improve our listening topic. So thank you everybody. I think here it is a YouTube live, and I hope that everybody has already joined this live, and it will be something interesting and interactive to go about. So thank you everyone. Thank you for being here. So without further ado, I think we are going to start. And the last time what we did about, we said that to listen very well to English, you have to practice some, you have to have some tips as how to tackle that. When you are somebody you don't understand English or you don't speak English very well, that does not mean that you cannot listen to somebody who is speaking English, right? So the fact that you don't speak English very well does not mean that you cannot understand what somebody who speaks very well is saying. So let us say, for example, you are in our, for instance, in our country, Benin, we know that we we have our language who is Fon. So we have some people who don't speak Fon fluently. But let us say when there are people with them, those people, they used to listen and understand that Fon that people are speaking. They used to understand it very well. They understand very well. They may not be able to speak the phone as those people are speaking it, but they are able to understand what people are saying around them. So that is the same thing for the English. The same thing. There's no difference. The fact that you cannot speak English very well fluently does not mean that you cannot understand what somebody or listening to what somebody is saying. I don't know if you are getting me. So my point here is that even if you can't speak English very well, you still can listen to it very well. That does not limit you. The fact that you don't speak English does not limit the fact that you listen and understand English very well. Right? So now we are going to move on. Last time we saw that there are some some tricks, or we have some things that limits people on the listening skills. And the first thing that is that people don't have confidence in themselves. People don't have confidence in themselves, because when you say that because you don't speak English very well, you cannot listen to somebody who is speaking English very well. That's what I just said. That's not the truth. You not being able to speak English very well does not limit your capacity to listen and understand English. You just have to have confidence in yourself. You must be confident in your ability or capability to listen and understand English. That's it. Don't say that, oh, I don't speak English very well, so I will not be able to listen. So you have to have confidence in yourself. It is what is going to make you don't limit yourself. Don't look down on yourself. No, don't look down on yourself. So now the second thing that we see that people do the most is that they don't concentrate on what the person is saying. You see, you must you must concentrate. You must concentrate on what the person is saying and not the person himself. When you are talking with somebody, you have to you have to look at the person's eyes, look at his eyes, but you are not concentrating on him. You are concentrating on what he's saying. That's what makes the difference. Because when you are somebody, you are already impressed by the person who is in your front. You are not going to get the message that person is delivering to you. Let us say, for example, you are coming from a country like Benin. We know that in Benin, we speak French. It is the official language that everybody speaks. That's the language. Now, you are in front of somebody who is coming from Nigeria, for example. We know that in Nigeria they speaks English, right? So now, if you look at that person's background, you say, okay, this person is coming from Nigeria, and I'm coming from Benin. You are already looking down on yourself, and you say that, okay, since the person is coming from Benin, I'm not at his level, and I will not be able to understand the English that that person is going to speak to me. And that already made a difference in your mind, because you will say that, okay, no matter you already tell your mind that no matter the English, whether it is easy English, whether it is difficult English, you are already told your mind that you are not going to understand that English. So here, my tip, what I'm saying here is that you should not concentrate on the person in front of you. Just concentrate on what the person is saying. Just what he's saying, because that's what you are going to grab and be able to answer to that person. Because when you concentrate on what the person is and not on what the person is saying, you are just going to miss what he's saying, right? Because sometimes you will see that the only answer that you can give to what the person is saying is yes, yes, yes. And the person we see that, okay, you understood what he said. But if you concentrate on him and his background, and you also want to give a sophisticated answer, you may miss the road. You may say something that is not really related to the topic. So you have to concentrate on the person, on the speech. Sorry, you have to concentrate yourself on the what the person is saying, and not on the person himself. That's the second tip, and that's the second error that we see that people used to commit or do, and when as far as listening to English is concerned. Okay, let us move on. Okay, we have some comments in the chat, and I want to recall that you can also give your comments in the chat section of this live. We welcome that. So you can find the chat session, and I'm here to answer all your all your questions, your remarks, and your tips. If you have something to say, just post it, and we are going to read it live. Thank you, Abdul. Thank you for being in the live. Thank you. Okay. You said that the screen is blurred. Okay, blurred. Okay, I'm going to tell my so so thank you. Now, as we said, we already mentioned two things that make people not to listen very well. So we are going to move on. Now we are going to move on to the tips. Now we have given what we think is an obstacle and makes people not to listen very well. So if you identify their problems, you must also give the solution. So let us now give the solution, some solution that we think that can help people. So among those solutions that we think that can help improve and fix those problems, they are already in the problem themselves, because when you identify what you are suffering from, it is easy to identify the cure. So for the first solution is to have confidence in yourself. Just have confidence in yourself. No matter your speaking your English speaking skill level, just have confidence in yourself. And as I said it, the fact that you don't speak English very well does not make you not being able to listen and understand English very well, right? So you must have confidence in yourself. So, as I said it, you are welcome into the live. Come in the live, chat with us, and tell us what you think about this live. What you think, what are your tips on improving your listening skills? It is very important because this is an interactive live. So, as the CEO said, come on the live. You are all only 9 persons watching this live. Where are the others? Where are you? Come on, people. Come on, Easy Change. Where are you? We want to see you. We want to see you interact with us. So now let us continue. So what I said is that you have to have confidence in yourself. You not being able to speak very well a good English does not limit you on listening to English, right? So we are now going to move to the next solution or next tip. The next solution is to, as we said, it not to concentrate on the person in front of you, on the person who is speaking. No, you can look at the person in the eyes. You look at the person's eyes, but you should not concentrate on the person, but you should focus on what the person is saying. Right? Just concentrate on what the person is saying, because that's what you are going to grab and be able, so that you can be able to answer the questions that are coming from that what the person is saying. So concentrate on the person, concentrate on what the person is saying and not the person. And then we are going to move on to the next tip, who is when you are concentrating on what the person is saying, you should not concentrate on every words that the person is speaking out. No, you should not listen or make it compulsory, a compulsory. You must not make it compulsory to understand each word. No, you don't need to understand each word before understanding what somebody is saying about a specific topic. You just have to grab the keywords, keywords. This is important. That's why we say keywords, keywords. Those are the key. Those are what will make you understand what the person is saying uh, globally and make you understand what he's saying. You may not understand or be able to translate all the words. No, just concentrate on the keywords so that you can be able to answer that person. And to achieve that goal, what you have to do is to know the context of the speech, know the context of the conversation. So thank you, Shibet. Thank you for joining the chat. I saw your message. You said thank you, Serge. Hello, everybody. Shibet is thanking us. Shibet is saying hello to everybody. Thank you, Emanuela. Hello, how are you? I hope you are doing great today. This afternoon, I hope you are doing great, Emanuela. Thank you for joining. Okay. So we are going, if you have some suggestions, you are welcome. You can share those suggestions and tips with us. You are welcome, GB. You are welcome, Emanuela. And thank you for your interaction. Sherifat also joined the live. Welcome, Sherifat, and thank you for being with us. Okay, Sherifat said that the whole world follows you. Okay, thank you. We are glad that the whole world is following us. So thank you. This is cheerful, and that's what we want to see. Come on, this is your life. Come on, Easy Change. We want to see. We want to see your message. We want to see you interacting because this is for you. Thank you, Roscoe. Also, Roscoe also joined the chat and say hello. I hope you are doing well. Thank you, Roscoe. I'm doing very well today. So thank you. So now we are going to move on. As I was saying, is that you have to grab the context of what you are of the conversation. If the conversation is about, let's just say, cryptocurrency, you already know that what the person is going to say in that conversation, it will be related to cryptocurrency. So you already know, you know some tips. If the person is saying money, you know that, okay, when we are talking money, it may be transfer, is related to transfer, Bitcoin, all of those. So if when the person will be saying those things, you know that, okay, I will not, I cannot translate it to something else. I already know the context before coming to the conversation. So that is it. You have to grab the context of of the discussion, of the conversation, and then you are confident. You may, when you are concentrated on what the person is saying. You may also repeat when you may also just repeat what the person is saying, and the person will find you wise. We just say, okay, yes, that is it, that is it, and that's all. That's all what you want. You have to answer, and the person will say that, okay, you speak English very well, whereas you know you also know that your English is not at that level. So when you are listening, when you are in a conversation, it's not every time about you speaking a lot. No, you can just be there and say, yes, okay, all right, as somebody used to say, all right, okay. So you just have, okay, yeah, 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 just continue. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Yes. Yeah, yeah. I thank you. So that's it. So the person will say, because in conversation, the more you listen, you are not, sometimes you are not obliged to speak. Just listen. If you listen very well, yeah, you concentrate yourself on listening. The person also will say that, okay, this is a person who don't like to talk too much. He understand you. But it is better to do that than to just, you are thinking about the answer that you are going to bring to that person, and you just start saying nonsense, and that will destroy that person, and it will bring you low in front of that person. Because if it is a business, let us say it is a business conversation, I think you may not be able to close that deal that day. So every what I'm saying here is just that English English is not difficult as we think. No, English is not difficult. Just concentrate on yourself. Have confidence in yourself. So let us move on to the chat. We have Christiani also, who is in the chat. Well done, Serge. Nice innovation. Thank you, Christiani. Thank you for joining, and thank you for your comments. It is warm, and thank you. You also have GB. There is a square shaped figure not far from you. I degree. Let us get it away. Okay. Okay, I think this is a suggestion. Okay, we are going to, okay, that's square. Yeah, I can see that square. I don't know where it's coming from, but we are going to fix it. Albert said, good idea. Thank you, Albert. Thank you for being here in this live chat. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. So now I would like to welcome you also. What do you think about? Okay, I would also like to know if you like the lights and behind me. What's your impression about the lights? I don't know if everybody can see the lights behind me. The lights in the background, in the back of the back. What do you think about that lights? We want to know your idea so that we can improve the quality of the life. We also have Shibe who told about the square that we are seeing in the screen. Okay, I will tell them so that we can see how we can remove that. Okay, so your suggestions are welcome. As I said, English is not difficult at all. Just concentrate. You just have confidence in yourself. Listen to the person very well. I think the last time when we did our meeting, the COO said that you have to concentrate on keywords. Like you don't have to grab everything that the person is saying. Maybe for you, when you come, let us say that it is a business meeting or a business conversation. Like you go to a conference or meetup, and you see somebody what you want to talk about something for you you want to close a deal. Maybe it is a partnership, right? So for you, you just come there. What you ask the person, what you want to hear is okay, I'm with you till done. That's what you want to hear. So you have already your that word that you want to hear. That's the key word for you. If you say, "Okay, I accept," okay, I'm going to do a business with you. That's what you grab. All what he's going to say after. That's not you are not concerned about that. You are not concerned about that. So you have to focus on the key ideas, the key words that the person is saying, and that interests you, what you want to hear. So we also have Fernando who joined the chat. Hi Fernando, I hope you are doing great today. We have who else do we have? You guys, you are welcome to this chat. Come and share even what you also think that is important. How do you deal with listening? We want to hear you. We want to know what, how you as a person, how do you go about it? Like the listening, what do you think about it? How can somebody listen very well even if it is not English, like we know some people here who don't speak Afro very well. Abdul, am I right? So Abdul, I don't know if you can share with us in the chat. How do we go about listening to phone when people are speaking phone around you? How do you go about it? So that's what I want to we want to hear. So thank you. Your comments are welcome, as I said. Your comments are welcome. Please come and share your comments in the chats. We also have Daniel. Daniel also who joined. Thank you, bro. Thank you for being here. This is your chat. Come and chat with us. Come and express. Come and share your thoughts. Come and share your tips on how to improve our listening skills. Because this is very important, very, very important. It is even important, more important than your speaking skills. Because if you understand very well what the person that is in front of you is saying, that is, I will say, 95% of the conversation. As I said, if you listen, sometimes you don't have to speak a lot. You just have to say yes, yes, yes. Okay, move on. Yes, that's it. If you understand what the person is saying. So I think we should concentrate on listening, on improving our listening skills. That is very important. So thank you. So I welcome. I want to hear you. I want to see your comments. Okay. You said we have Daniel who said hello. I advise the PC is Little bit hidden. Okay. I don't know. Do you want me to hide the PC or what? I don't know because I'm also using the PC to see your comments or I don't know what you want. So I don't know if you can be more explicit about this suggestion. Guys, the chat is yours. Come interact with us, share your tips, share how you as a person, as an as English learner, how do you go about listening to what somebody is saying? You want to know your thoughts? Come and chat with us. So, Daniel, as you said, I don't know. You said that I advise that the PC is a little bit okay. That's your advice. So you want us to want me to hide the PC? I don't know how I can do that because I it is from the PC that I'm reading your comments. So I don't know if it is possible. Yeah. So I don't know if it is fine now for you. I don't know if it's fine for you. I welcome. So as Daniel just did, we welcome your suggestion. If you find something, as I said the lights. Do you like the light as it is in my back? I'm I'm talking about this light, the round light that is in at my back. I don't know if you like it. Okay, Christiane just said it would be nice if the light were at both sides. Okay. Thank you for the suggestion. It will be taken into account. GB said the projection without the light behind will be sweet. Will sweet me. Okay. So GB said that the lights, if we can remove the lights, it will be more suitable. Thank you. Thank you for, thank you. Okay. Okay, so as we were saying, this is the purpose, the topic of today is to listen very well, to have an effective listening skills. Because as I said, listening is, I will not say everything, but it is almost everything. If you are able to listen very well, because we also say that good listeners are good um, conversation leaders. That if you listening very well, you are going to know the right answers and the right questions to give to somebody. So the question that you are going to ask the person, the answers that you are going to bring to the person will come from the listening that you make. So if you listen very well, I think you can answer very well and you can also ask good and great questions that will bring you more answer, more clarifications. So that is it. So also want to hear you more. We also want to know your tips. What do you want? Share with us. How do you go about it? What do you think? How somebody can improve his listening skills? Tell us how when somebody is speaking English, how do you do so that you can understand what the person is saying? What do you use to do? How do you go about it? That's what we want to know here. Where are the others? Where are the others? Jeremy, Isaiah, Musharraf, who else? Emmanuel. We want to hear you. The chat is for you. The chat is made for you. We want to hear you guys. Come on, guys. We want to hear you. This chat is for you. I think last session we plan to have uh, a video that we are going to listening to so that we can hear somebody speaking. so that we can be able to practice as the person is speaking. We are going to, okay, sometimes from time to time we are going to interrupt the video so that somebody will say what he understood, or what the person who is speaking, what the person said. That's what we plan to do. And I think that in the near future of our future session, we are going to do that because I think it is very important. I think it will help a lot of people to improve. The purpose of that, of viewing a video, of watching a video and doing that translation, live translation, is to say that it is not difficult. It will tell us that it's not difficult to listen, no matter the person who is speaking, whether it is somebody near you, whether it is Sesh, your colleague who is speaking, whether it's somebody from Nigeria, whether it is Tinubu, uh, Nigerian president, whether it is Barack Obama, former um, US, United States president, whether it is Joe Biden, whether it is Donald Trump, no matter the person who is speaking, if you can just practice and apply those tips that we just gave you in this session, I think it may not come quickly, but as you progress, as you practice every day, I think you will be improving your learning skill. So for example, when we have somebody like Donald Trump who is speaking, just forget about his title, just forget about who he is. What interests you is what he's saying right now. That's what you want to concentrate on. You just concentrate on what he's saying. You see, that's you what you concentrate on, and listening very well. What is the person saying? In which context, in which occasion is speaking, is giving the speech? That's what is going to help you a lot. I think we are going to do those videos so that we can have a live interaction. So yeah, I don't know if somebody also shared his. Okay, Shefa says you should tap and like. Your like, you have zero like. You guys, where are you? Why don't you want to give us some likes? So you don't like the live, or what are you saying? So I'm not. Yeah, you should like, or if you don't like my speech, you don't like my presentation, you are welcome. Let me know so that this will be an improvement for me also. So as Sherifat said, tap and like. You want to see your like. Sherifat, you also who said that they should like. I haven't seen your like. Where is your like? Where are your likes, guys? I want to see your likes. Like the video, share and comment. That's what people used to say. So you want to see your likes. You want to see, even if you dislike the video, you are welcome to show that you are welcome to express your opinion about this. So once again, I want to thank you for being here and spending your time with us in this live session. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. We have Christiane who said, focus entirely on the speaker, avoid distraction and miss multitasking. Show that you are engaged through eye contact and body language. Okay, this is very important. I think I want to read it again. This is some suggestion from Christiani. He said, focus entirely on the speaker, avoid distractions and multitasking. Show that you are engaged through eye contact and body language. This is very important. I think he said that you should avoid distraction. Maybe you are speaking to the person, and there are some people around you who are speaking, who are doing something else. So you should not look at those persons. You should not be distracted by those persons. You should concentrate on the person that you are speaking with. You should concentrate on him. You see, you should concentrate on the person and the person only. She said that show that you are engaged. You must show the person that you are engaged. I think when she mean engagement, it mean that you show the person who are going to do that through eye contact. You look at the person's eyes, but not too much in a weird manner, like doing like this, facing the person right. No, you should do it. You are okay. And listen, you look at the person know that okay, you are with him, right? So that I think that's and with a body language, you should stand straight in the front of the person, and the person should know that okay, this guy is with me and listening to what I'm saying so far. Okay, thank you. We also have Sherifa. Sherifa said that there is a dial on the screen. Okay, there is. Yes, I think we can fix that. There is a square. No, there is a square on the screen. Okay. So they said that we should remove that. Okay, okay. I already no problem, Father. I already tell the staff that they said that they know that there is square, so they are going to fix that. No problem for that. Thank you for letting us know that. Thank you. And Jibe said regarding the topic, frequent listening. That's what we say. Practice makes perfect in everything, in every field, in everything you do. Practice makes perfect. You, like you, let us say you want to ride bike. You should not just get up today and say you start riding a bike. No, it is every day. You take the bike today. You start riding the bike today. You will fall. Maybe it's not every time. Some people just get up and start riding bike and they don't fall. But I don't know if there is. But right, what I'm saying is that when you want to do something, you have to do it very often every day, every day, every day. You do it, and I think when you practice it every time, you are going to get better and better. So when it is about listening, what you have to do is to listen. We are talking about listening, so listening to English, listening to audios, various type of audios. Last time when we had the session, Albert said something that is very important. You know, when you are talking about let us say English, we have various accents. You know, we have the British accent, we have the American accent, we have the Nigerian accent, we have the even I think the Ghanaians have the accent, the way they speak English. So I think the Indians also. So when you go to different countries that speaks English, I think they have the manner or the way that they pronounce the words that are different from country to country. So you may be used to the maybe the Nigerian accents, and you now go to America. When people start speaking English, we think that it's another language that they are speaking, but it is the same. It is the same language, but maybe here the accent has become something else. So there's different accents. So when you are listening, when you are talking about GBS, he said that you should listen to English audios frequently. So you must also include that you must listening to various accents so that you can be used to it when you are confronted with somebody who is having another accent, so that this will not be something new for you. So that is it about what GB gave as deep. So the second one that he said regarding the topic focusing on the keywords, okay, in English sentences is better while listening to somebody. Wait, I think we already talked about that. You have to listen, you have to get the keywords about what the person is saying. That's very important. That is great. So we have our auditor who also joined the chat. Thank you, boss. Thank you for joining this. Thank you for joining this chat. Okay, he said that what's the topic, please? Okay, the topic of this live is to know some tips on how to improve our listening skills. when we are talking about listening is to know, is to be able to listen very well and understand when somebody is speaking English. That's the topic of this show, this live session, is to be able to improve our listening skills through tips and how to listen effectively. I don't know if I answered your question, editor. So welcome to this show, welcome to this live. And finally, Jibe said we are running out of time. I don't know who is always make profit. I don't know whose name is that, but the person says the best way to speak English is not to be afraid of making mistakes. Okay, the person here always make profit said that the best way to speak English is not to be afraid of making mistakes. Okay, here I think the person is speaking about speaking here, but I welcome you. I think we can translate because here we are talking about us listening and not speaking. So, okay. So it is the best way is not to be afraid. It is exactly is he is true. That is exact. You should not be if afraid because it is when you are afraid that sometimes you make those mistakes that you are afraid of not committing, of not making. Thank you. Always make profit. I hope you are going to share those profits with us. Thank you for joining the live. And okay, now I think we are already out of time. Don't know if somebody else is there. Okay, our auditor said okay, and thank you. We thank you too for being here and for being here for your time, for the time that you are spending with us. Thank you, and thank you and welcome. So I think it will be all for this session. I don't know if this has been something. This is not the way you used to do our session. So I want to thank all the people that have made this session they made it possible. I want to thank Shoas. I want to thank the CEO. I want to thank Noe, who